Hey everyone, welcome back to Power Rangers, Heroes of the Grid, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We have defeated the two monsters, Pudgy Pig and Bones. Pink Ranger and Yellow Ranger currently chilling with Alpha in the command center, healing back up. I haven't lost any lives yet. But, you know, that's just maybe for just luck, I guess. We have Red Ranger, Jason, kind of hanging out in a juice bar by himself. And Zack and Billy, Blue and Black Rangers, are in the industrial zone waiting to see what happens. Alright, so now we have to draw our... We have 4 of our 5 Zords. We're just missing the Tyrannosaurus. So we're going to flip our thing. So now, just as a reminder, it's been a little bit, I am playing with only 4 deployments instead of 5. So that might be part of the reason... this is a little bit easier, but again, I kind of just want to like get more feel of the game, see how it goes. I am also using a special Alpha 5 variant where I have Alpha in here. He has a couple of cards sitting over there I can use. I've only used one of them, so I haven't been really focusing on that too much because I have 5 other Rangers to deal with. They have enough cards they can usually deal with. Other than that, I haven't done anything else extra special or cheaty, I guess. We have 1 Putty Patroller at Ernie's Juice Bar. Luckily, we already have a Red Ranger there that can just bash him quick. We have 2 Putties at Ernie's Juice Bar. Ooh, they're ganging up on him. We have 2 more at Angel Grove High. That might be the next area we have to go towards, because that can only take 1 more, and then that's Panicked. And we have 1 Putty, Super Putty at the park. Alright. So, here's what we got going on then with those. So, we're going to eventually come up to fighting Rita here sooner or later. Probably in the next round. So we gotta try and clear out some of these guys. We have to try and get our Zords. So Pink Ranger, Yellow Ranger are definitely gonna move into Angel Grove High. Well, I could just ignore that and have them go to Angel Grove Park and try and take that out. I'm just trying to think though if these guys have enough moves that can take out more than 1 guy. That's the thing. Like Jason, I don't think he has enough stuff. Especially right now, with the current cards in his hand, I know I can't take out 3 guys. I take out 1 guy or 2 guys, the equivalent to Spy, but they can't take out more than 1. So, let's see what we got going on. How do we want to play this? Because I could just jump in there. I can also use Mastodon's ability to take out 1 guy right away, which will make it a little bit easier for somebody. Why don't we just do this to start with? We have the Blue and the Black Ranger right here. Why don't we use Mastodon? We'll get rid of 1 of these Super Putties. And then I'll have the Black Ranger become the lead Ranger, and we will just see what we can do about these 2 regular Putties. We'll just start with that. So we have a Leaping Attack, which does 3 damage, and a Swarm Attack, which will do 2 damage. So it's 2 and 3, it's only 5 damage I need to deal with. Well, it'd be nice to get rid of both of them. Alright, so we're going to start off with Mammoth Slam, which lets me roll 2 dice. If there are 4 more cards, I can add 1 extra dice. We're going to start with 3 dice. And Zack is going to try and take out that leaping... Yeah, he'll just try and take out that leaping attack. Now I don't have to deal with 3 damage. We hit 5, so no problem there. So I'll flip that over. And then he'll use his special ability right away. Once per battle after defeating an enemy, I may deal 1 damage to an adjacent target. So that'll hit there. Alright, so that'll scooch over. He'll attack. Billy is going to use Tactical Strike, which lets him roll 2, and I can put it back on top of my deck. So he just needs to do 2 damage, so hopefully we can do that. We only did 1. Alright, well, that's what it is, I guess, right? Sometimes that's what happens. So then that'll activate. I have to take 2 damage. We'll let Billy go ahead and take that. We already know it's 2, so that's fine. Alright, so we only beat 1 of them. But that's fine. It's 1 less that we have to beat. Now, I can go ahead and initiate another combat with 1 of them. Try and take them out. But I think I might just hold off. And not spend any more cards. See, what I'm going to do is we're going to move Zack to here. And Kimberly and Trini also to there. And we're going to move Billy over to the Red Ranger. And then I'm going to have Jason initiate combat with 3 more regular putties. So we got Cannon Fodder, 2 damage with guard, Cannon Fodder, 2 damage with guard, and a Swarm Attack. So I can't take out that Swarm Attack until I take out them 2 Cannon Fodders. Alright. I do have some Blade Blasters, which I only have 2 energy, so it's not super helpful. So I might have to spend my 2 energy, though, to do this. Now, I do have some of Billy's options, which I could have used in the last one as well. I could also use this Triceratops, but that's only once per entire round. That lets 1 Ranger draw 1 card, place 1 card from him. So I'm going to let Jason draw a card. He's got Team Tactics, which gains us an energy. I can put 1 card back on top of my deck. I'm going to put Blade Blaster back on top of there. I don't have the energy to use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Team Tactics. So it's gain 1 energy. If it would focus, you'd be able to actually read this. And then immediately play 1 card. So we're going to gain 1 energy. And then we're going to use that to play Mighty Maces. Use that 1 energy, roll 3 die. So Billy is going to try and take out, he's going to try and take out that middle cannon, the second cannon fodder. If he can, I can take out that Swarm Attack. So I only did 2 damage. It's not enough. But Jason has the ability to let me reroll a die, so we're going to try rerolling this. Which is a 0 anyhow. Alright, so as a giant waste. We are doing terrible this round. Alright, so this is going to happen. We're going to take 2 damage. Billy will reveal. Take 2 damage, so go ahead and discard that. Alright, then we have to try and beat that card. Now... the problem is my guys don't have any other attack cards. Billy has Power Blast, or Blade Blaster and Power Lance, so I don't have 3 energy, I only have 2 stored energy right now. And he has Blade Blaster. And then Jason has Block and Trial Slash. Now, I could do the basic attack, which lets me discard to roll, I think lets me roll 1 die, which is better than nothing, I guess. I could also, of course, I gotta use Trial Slash as well. The only problem there is that if I do that, I'm going to lose that. So I think what I'm going to do is spend... I'm going to spend Billy's other action to add 2 energy to my pool. So I can spend 1 action. So now he's going to be stuck there. But now I can use Blade Blaster for 4. So I'm going to spend Blade Blaster, spend all 4 stored energy I have to do 1 damage here, to take that one out. Flip this. Now this is no longer guarded, so I can do 3 to that, take that out. And that's 4. So I at least took out 2 of them. Then this is going to activate. I don't have any energy, so nobody can do anything. Look up see exactly what that rule was for the free thing. So basic attack. Yeah, to form 1 die. So 1 die, I can't do 3 damage. So it's not worth discarding a card to do that. So basically we're just going to let this resolve. And I could, of course, spend Jason's action and take out that 1 other Putty, but it's just not worth it. So we're going to take out 2 of the Putties. So 2 of them will go to our board. And now that leaves us... Okay, Blue Ranger can't do anything. He's stuck in this turn. But Red Ranger still has an activate action. So he's going to activate his... And he's going to move to this battle to join these guys to help take out all of those. Because he doesn't have anything else to do. But he can... At least he can, like, block or he has Shroud Smash. He does have... If he gets some energy in here, he'll have some. Alright, so we're going to have Kimberly initiate this battle. And we are going to get 2 Putties and 2 Super Troopers. So we'll do 2 Super. We got Fast and Guard with Drain 1. Oh, that sucks. Leaping Attack, 3 damage. Putty Pummel, 3 damage. And... Flanking. This card is in play. Each time another enemy card deals damage, increase it by 1. So I probably want to take that one out as quick as I can. Alright, so we have these guys. So we have Fast and Guard, so I can't take out that second one until I take out Engulf. Oh, I didn't draw Trini's cards yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't draw any for anybody. She has her 5. Zack is going to stay at 3. Jason is going to draw 1 extra card. It's just our Blade Blaster, but that's alright. And then Kimberly has to draw hers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I should have used Billy's ability because Triceratops only affects the guys in there. So let's assume I use his to do his so I can drop the 2 cards, put them back on the top of my deck in any order. So Billy is just going to use his Triceratops to help himself. We already used the Mastodon. So we have Pterodactyl and this. Drop the 2 cards. That doesn't help me right now. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. That's going to activate and hit me. So it's going to do this. It's going to drain 1. So we're going to lose 1 from our shared pile. What do Alpha's cards do again? Is any of Alpha's cards here to help us? We have... Play this card when the Ranger plays a card. Like turn that card to their hand instead of discarding it. Okay, it's not bad, but I have to discard a card to get these. They draw 2 cards and immediately play 1. So that might not be bad. Except if it costs something, it might not help me. And play this card before another Ranger performs an attack. Add 1 die and they return it to their hand instead. So that might not actually be bad. Beginning of each battle, I can do 1 damage to a card. So I'm going to do 1 damage to this 3. I can add 2 energy with the Pterodactyl. So that gives me 3 damage. I think what we're going to do is to stop. I have Blade Blaster again with Jason. So I think what I want to do here, because I have to get rid of that guard before I can do the other stuff. I can play Blade Blaster. I have 3 energy right now. And Trini has one card. Ooh, I don't think I want to do that. Instead, what does Kimberly have? Defense, flying, kicking, energy. Let's try this instead. So we're going to spend one energy to do arrow shot. There's 3, I did ignore guard. So in ignoring guard, I'm going to try and take out this leaping strike. So she gets 3 dice. We'll spend 1 energy from that pool. So she does 2. Which is all I needed to do. So that will take out this. Now, for some fun here, is Zack has the ability says once per battle after you defeat an enemy, I may deal 1 damage to an adjacent target. I'm going to put 1 there. And then what's going to happen, bad guys will activate, this will click off. We are going to spend 1 more to do Saber-Tooth Strike. This attack defeats the target and may immediately perform a second attack. I'm going to let her use her ability to draw 2 more cards. Dang it, I was hoping to get a second Saber-Tooth Strike. That's alright. Anyone else need to draw cards? Not really. I think she's the only one that needed to draw something. Oops, probably put that in her discard pile, not Zack's. Alright. She's gonna get 2 dice. Gonna try and take out that Putty pummel. Alright, we need 1. We got 3, which is more than enough. Perfect. And then she gets to perform another attack for 2. She's going to try and take out that flanking. She gets her another 2, which takes out flanking. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, then this will activate. We just need to take out that last card. She's just going to spend this, do 2 damage to it, just take it out. Not even have to worry about it. We have 1 energy left in the shared pool. I am going to give that to Jason because he has a card that he can use it for. We're going to end this combat. Putties, supers. We get all 4 guys go on the board. Which 3 of them will fill up our Zord board, which will get us another Zord. 1 more will go on there. Now we have the Tyrannosaurus Exhaustus. Before a ranger performs, add 2 dice to that attack. Perfect. So now what we have is, if we look at our board, we have 3 guys in Angel Grove Park. 1 at Ernie's Bar and 1 at the Industrial District. The only person that can do anything is Trini. She has 1 action left. So I could move her back to the command center and have her heal. I could let her stay right there. Or I could move her to Angel Grove Park. She has enough cards. I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll move her over here. And then that way she's ready to deal with that. Actually, let's move her to the juice bar. She can help Billy out in case something bad happens there. Alright, then we're going to perform our next thing. Alright, everyone else activate. Everyone get all their abilities. Yep. Okay. Alright, now if I can defeat 4 more guys before I fight Rita, I can get my Megazord, which would definitely be super helpful, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we have 3 Putties in the Industrial District. Yes, if I head to the Industrial District, I could take out 4 guys right there. 2 Super Putties at the park. I probably should have went to the park and dealt with those guys. Oh, we got a boss. We have 2 Putties and Rita Repulsa at the park. So, one of those Putties is going to go to the park. One of them is going to go here. And then we have Rita, and we are actually going to use the Kickstarter alternate sculpt of Conqueror Rita, because when else am I going to get to use her? That panics that. Now I have to try and beat her before everything panics. And then our 4th one is we have 1 regular Putty in the industrial zone. Alright. Oh boy. So now to beat the boss, you have to defeat 6 cards instead of 4. So you have to fight them at least twice. So now I have 2 options here. Is I could have a bunch of guys, everyone try and go over there, gang up, take them out. But the problem is I'm going to have another, I'm going to have at least one more, whatchamacallit thingy. More guys are going to come out. So if I don't take out some of these guys, that zone's already panicked. This one can only take 3 more, this can only take 1 more. So if I don't take out some of these other guys in the industrial zone, yeah, we're going to run into an issue there. But if I can take out all of those guys, I can also gain my Megazord, which will help make taking out Rita a lot easier. I have 3 lives, so I can take some time taking some of these guys out. But every guy that now appears in Angel Grove Park is just going to keep moving. So I don't want to, like, do too much. So I probably want to send someone over there to attack. So we'll do this for our actions. And we'll set this up for the next video. Alright, so Jason, Red Ranger, is going to lead the charge into fighting Rita. She's going to take... I think what we'll do is we'll do Zack. We'll also join him in here. And Kimberly will join him. I'll have those 3 try and take out some of them guys to at least reduce some of the numbers. And then Billy and Trini will work on taking out these other 2 guys. And then we'll see what happens there. So I can immediately have 1 guy removed with Zack's. So I'm going to do is have one of these super guys removed. Just, well, it's going to be panicked either way. So it's not going to matter. I mean, it'll just keep a guy from moving. So I think I'll do is I'll remove one of these Putties down here. Because that'll just make that a little bit easier there. And then I'm going to have Trini activate. And her and Billy are going to fight these 2 Putties. So let's just see what these 2 guys have for us quick. Because this shouldn't take very long. Cannon fodder and leaping attack. 2 and 3 damage. Alright. So Billy needs to draw some cards because he only has a power lance. So 1, 2, we'll draw 3 cards. And Trini is perfectly fine. So we'll get our 2 energy. And let's just do this right off the bat. We're going to do Precise Strike. Does 2 straight up damage. We're going to do that to Cannon Fodder. So after I play this, I can spend an energy to put it back on top of my deck. So we'll spend our 1 shared energy. And we're going to follow that up right away with... oh, it's after another Ranger. Alright, no, that's fine. Then I will attack Leaping Striker. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll take that back. We'll take that back. And this red deck. We'll instead use 1 energy and we'll play Mighty Maces and we'll attack the Cannon Fodder. So I'm going to roll 3 dice for Billy. One of those. We did 1 damage. That is terrible. So we're going to spend both these. I know it's probably crazy to do that, but we're going to spend both Twink Bane Teamworks. This is after another player resolves an attack, I can spend 1, but I can use her double strike to play it a second time. So we're going to do 2 more damage, which will take this. Why did I put an energy token on him? We will take this out. And then that'll activate. Now we just need to do 2 damage. And then we'll use our Precision Strike to just do 2, and we'll put our 1 energy back. Put that back on top of my deck, so I have that. That'll take that out, so I don't have to worry about it. Before that activates, though, I'm going to let Billy draw a card, and then put 1 card back on top of his deck. So I'm going to put one of these counter jabs back on top of there. And then, then we're going to end this. Alright, so I'll take care of those 2. Those will go there. Those 2 will be gone. I only need to take out 2 more to gain my Megazord. But now each of these guys have an action. So what I'm going to do is we're going to spend 1 action on each of them. They're going to move to this zone and they're going to help out. So now at least now if a bunch of guys appear in the park, they're going to move to Ernie's Juice Bar. Which is free and open, so that's not an issue there. And if a bunch of guys hit the Industrial District, 2 more guys want to hit there, they're going to go to Angel Grove High, which is open, so I have at least an extra turn to play around there. Alright, so that's